I will introduce myself. My name is Natalia Warsi Gumanti. You can call me Natalia. I am from class 11 Science 1. I sit here. I will to tell you about my impression, my feeling, and my activities that I do during the COVID-19 pandemic. My impression and my feeling at home during the COVID-19 pandemic can be said to be quite pleasant, but also tiring and boring. Said to be fun because in the midst of this COVID-19 virus outbreak, I can stay more at home and I can get together with my family every day because it's very rare to leave the house, and I also can help my mother in the house every day. That is cleaning the house, washing the dishes and clothes, cooking, and many more. While it is said to be tiring and boring because sometimes I also feel sad during the COVID pandemic because of the things that I used to do a lot. Now, I can't do much like gathering with my friends, school, and much more. Because sometimes the things I often do can comfort me when I'm stressed and can excite me when I'm with my friend and laugh together. Besides that, how to learn the system at home for me is less effective. It must be an effective quota until now, but it's also difficult for my area. The text may please many people hope that this COVID-19 pandemic will end soon so that we can all do our normal activities again. My activities at home during the COVID-19 pandemic: tidy up and clean the bedroom. For this activity is an activity that every day and every time I do because for me the room is a place of my work and a place that is often visited. So if the room is dirty and messy, it feels uncomfortable to look at it. In addition, this is an obligation for girls to always clean their own room, and parents should not take care of it. Watering in the plants. This activity is not routine every day I do, at least 3 times a week. The rest is usually done by my mother. Many plants that we plant, there is in front of the house and also beside to the house. Bathing and washing the clothes, which is to cleanse the body of dirty, sweat, and make yourself more refreshed and calm. Washing the dirty clothes is it cleans the clothes that I wear every day, but often I also wash a lot of clothes because I like to wash clothes with my mother. For core clothes such as school clothes or clothes for my brother to work, it is usually my mother who washes it because washing clothes must be with caution. Cook food for breakfast. I don't cook this myself. I'm assisted by my mother, but sometimes I cook by myself when my mother is no longer at home. Almost all breakfast menus can be cooked by my mother, so I also learn cooking from him. For a different breakfast menu every day, depending on the wishes of our family. Sometimes also in one meal the menu can vary. Breakfast. Breakfast with a variety of menus, coupled with fruit as a mood freshener, and done with the family of my father, mother, and brother. Food serving is done by me and my mother. Sometimes we eat while looking, so there is no crease between us. Wash the plates. I do this activity after breakfast. I wash dishes sometimes in the bathroom and also the river. This activity is done every time I finish eating in the morning and evening. Many dishes are washed depending on the portion of our meal as a family. sometimes more and also less than usual. Tidy up and clear up items at home. For items that are not neatly arranged or messy, I clean. Every day, there must be something like there. For example, goods that are located on the table and moved to their proper place. There is food, plastic that has not been thrown away, and sweeps all floors of the house. Doing online assignment. Assignments are done every day, starting from morning to evening in accordance with the subject at school. This must require a daily quota and also a lot of signals to send assignment to the teachers. Sometimes in the area I like a blackout which causes signals. This makes me have to evacuate to other areas that have a lot of signal. But the place is not close. You have to use a motorcycle to go there. Evening jogging. I do this activity around 4 p.m. But this is not done every day because there are more important things to do such as work. I do this activity at least on holidays and a little class schedule, namely Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I jogging around my house. Usually, I'm accompanied by a friend of mine whose home is not far from my home, but I'm more often alone. Okay, that's all about my impression, my feeling, and activities I did during the COVID-19 pandemic. I say thank you.